Good afternoon, viewers. Today we are going to discuss about an important chapter from a NEET point of view, that is organic evolution. Especially we discuss introductory part in evolution. In a NEET point of view, that is important topic. In NCERT textbook, the matter given, the concept given is not easily understandable. But in this video lecture, I try to explain this concept in simple sense. Okay, let's start. The topic what we discuss first is evolution. What is meant by evolution? Evolution is branch of science that deals with origin of life and diversity of living organisms. So what is evolution? It is the study of origin of life and diversity of living organisms. For the first time, the term evolution was coined by Herbert Spencer, and Charles Darwin is regarded as father of organic evolution. Okay, right. Let's discuss the very basic topic, that is origin of life. What is the origin of life refers to? Refers to origin of living organisms. Before to explain this task, origin of life, we have to explain, we have to understand first the origin of universe and earth. Why? We have to explain origin of universe first. After the formation of universe, after the formation of earth, living organisms are formed. So what is first event? Origin of earth followed by origin of life. Okay, earth is a small component in the universe. Let's discuss what is universe. Here I have presented the introduction in 4 or 5 points. In simple sense, this gives you better understanding regarding introduction of evolution, right? Okay, the first point. When you see in a clear night, when you see into stars, seeing into stars, it refers to peeping into past. Means you are having a small look into the past. Why looking into stars is considered peeping into past? Because stars were formed about millions of years back. When stars were formed, not yesterday or not yesteryear, they were formed about millions of years back. Light emitting from stars, traveling through trillions of kilometers and reaching our eyes. That means stars which were formed about millions of years back and whose emitted light reaching our eyes after traveling trillions of kilometers. It means stars were formed millions of years back. If you think about or if you see into stars, nothing but seeing into past. For instance, now in this lecture you are seeing me and you are seeing the surrounding objects. That indicate you are seeing into the present time, not into the past. You are seeing into present time and you are seeing the objects what around you instantly. Okay, right. Next, stellar distances. What are stellar distances? The distance between a star and the earth surface. From the star and earth surface, this total distance is considered stellar distance. Generally, stellar distances are measured with which units? Light years. Generally, you know, years are the units of time, but light years are units of distance. These light years are used not to measure the distance between two towns, two adjacent towns, but these are the units used to measure the distance between star and earth surface. That is called stellar distance. Next, what universe really contains? Universe contains clusters of galaxies. Universe is what? Clusters, a mixture of galaxies. All the galaxies what we have today comprise universe. One of the galaxies in the universe is Akash Ganga, also called Milky Way. This is our galaxy. That means this galaxy contains solar system that contains sun and 8 planets including Earth. What about the origin of universe? Universe was formed billions of years back. There were many theories to explain the process of formation of universe. Of those all, the most satisfactory and most acceptable theory was Big Bang theory. What Big Bang theory explains? It explains the origin of universe. This popular theory was proposed by Lemaitre. According to Big Bang, proposed by Lemaitre, universe was formed about 20 BYA, means billion years ago. So what is approximate age of universe? 20 billion years ago. What a billion years refers to? A billion years is nothing but 100 crores of years or 1,000 millions of years. 20 billion years back, universe was formed. Okay, what was the real process involved in the formation of universe? Let's say that according to Big Bang, right? According to Big Bang, anciently the universe was in the form of condensed mass like this. It is a small pinhead sized condensed mass of energy. What is this condensed mass of energy? Ancient universe having pinhead size. This small sized condensed mass of energy suddenly exploded. This explosion is referring to Big Bang. Condensed mass of energy exploded suddenly, and the components formed in this explosion were expanded. See here, I have presented the expansion of components in 3 successive steps. Here, small sized components. In the second step, the components were expanded, and in the third step, still expanded. So what happened here? Explosion first took place and followed by explosion is followed by expansion. Right? In such a way, expansion taking place, and you know expansion is followed by cooling down. If something is spread, means expanded, automatically that becomes cooled down. For instance, if you have placed hot rice in a plate, very hot rice, how can you get it cooled down? Just by spreading. Apply the same concept here. After expansion, the matter started cooling down. As a result of cooling down, some of the light elements were appeared first. Very important. Which elements were first appeared in the expanded matter? Hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen and helium. These hydrogen and helium gases started condensation under gravitation. What is condensation refers to? Aggregation of the molecules. Aggregation are coming closure of the molecules. This process of condensation of the hydrogen and helium resulted in the formation of galaxies. So, what galaxies contain? Gases. What gases are plenty? Hydrogen, helium. In addition to hydrogen and helium gases, dust, stars also present in galaxy. I already told you what is our galaxy name. What is our galaxy? The galaxy which contains the solar system is our galaxy. What is its name? Milky Way or Akashaganga. Like all other galaxies, our galaxy also formed in a similar manner. What was the process? After explosion, the material was expanded and started to cool down. what elements were first formed? Hydrogen and helium. These hydrogen and helium were condensed under gravitation, resulting in the formation of galaxies. One of those galaxies is our Earth. About 4.5 billion years back, 4.5 billion years back, Earth was formed. So what was first formed? Universe was formed, in which Earth was formed later. Of those two, universe is so vast, so huge. Compared with universe, Earth is a small speck. For example, this entire board is considered as universe. This dot refers to Earth. Means Earth is just a small speck in the universe. Right. Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years back. After the formation of Earth, there was no atmosphere. With that primitive Earth, some gases were formed. What are the gases formed? Ammonia, methane, carbon dioxide, and also water vapor. And there was no free oxygen. Remember this, there was no free oxygen in primitive Earth's atmosphere. Since free oxygen was absent, the primitive Earth's atmosphere is considered reducing atmosphere. What were the components plenty in the reducing atmosphere? Water vapor, H2O, NH3, ammonia, CH4, methane, and carbon dioxide. How they were formed? They were formed by the interaction of hydrogen and helium and other unmentioned gases also. Okay, these are forming primitive Earth's atmosphere. Of those, water, nothing but water vapor, in the presence of UV rays, broken down into hydrogen and oxygen. Means UV rays coming from sun striked water vapor, which broken vapor into hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen was light element. You might know this in your chemistry subject. Hydrogen is light when compared with oxygen. When hydrogen balloons are left in air, they fly high. Why? That indicates hydrogen is very light gas. This hydrogen escaped into space due to its lighted nature. And next, oxygen. That oxygen formed anciently used to combine with methane and ammonia. Methane and ammonia resulted in the formation of water, CO2, ozone. What is the difference between the water we have seen initially and the water we have seen later? The primitive Earth's atmosphere contains water vapor. This is water vapor, and this is liquid water in the form of liquid. Yes, oxygen combined with ammonia and methane and resulted in the formation of water plus CO2 plus ozone. You know, ozone after its formation forms protective shield in the atmosphere. This protective shield absorbs UV radiation from sun. As a result, in Earth's atmosphere, temperature started to decrease. Why? On striking ozone, UV rays are reflected back into space. Since UV rays are reflecting back, no more heat is present in the Earth's atmosphere. So after formation of ozone, Earth's atmosphere started cooling down. Okay. In this manner, water, CO2, ozone were formed. Right. Of those all, water, I already told you what is this kind of water? Liquid water. This liquid water fell down. This water like this fell down. And that water which was falling down filled all the depressions on the Earth's surface. Suppose this is Earth's surface and here and there are some depressions. all such depressions were filled with rainwater, resulting in the formation of oceans. So what we have seen so far, formation of universe including Earth. With the interaction of various chemicals, water was formed. Later, in that water, life arose. Okay, first life arose 500 million years after the formation of Earth. So when first life arose, after how many years of Earth formation, first life arose? 500 million years or half billion years after the formation of Earth, first life arose. That means the first life was formed about 4 billion years back. Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years back. So in this order, first life arose. How life arose? By interaction of various chemicals which were washed into the rain along with the rains. Okay. In the succeeding topic, we discuss the formation of first life in the oceanic water. Remember one thing, the life arose 4 billion years back in oceanic water. So life arose in water. That is a key point you have to remember. Yes. Now I revise the important concepts in 2 or 3 points. Looking into stars, nothing but peeping into the past. Why? Stars were formed millions of years back, and the light emitted from them is reaching us now after traveling trillions of kilometers. Stellar distances were measured in light years. Don't forget this, very important. Light years. Universe contains what? Clusters of galaxies. Each galaxy contains what? Galaxy contains stars, dust, clouds of gases. Of those all galaxies, what is our galaxy? Akash Ganga or Milky Way. Let's see the process of universe formation according to Big Bang. Big Bang explains formation of universe proposed by Lemaitre. According to that, age of universe 20 billion years. Process, condensed mass of energy exploded. After explosion, expansion taken place, followed by cooling down. Hydrogen and helium elements were formed, and under the gravitation those gases were condensed, resulting in the formation of galaxies. Our galaxy Milky Way that contains Earth. Earth in such a way formed about 4.5 billion years ago. After its formation, the environment of primitive Earth contains water vapor, methane, ammonia, carbon dioxide. Remember here, there was no free oxygen. So, atmosphere of primitive Earth was considered reducing atmosphere. What is today's atmosphere? It is plenty of oxygen. It is oxidizing atmosphere. Ancient Earth's atmosphere was considered reducing atmosphere. Right. Of those all, in the presence of UV radiation, water vapor was broken and made hydrogen, oxygen. Hydrogen was a light element, so it used to escape away into the space. And next what left? Oxygen combined with ammonia and methane, resulting in the formation of liquid water. Don't forget this, this is liquid water. This is what? Liquid water. In addition to this liquid water, carbon dioxide, ozone also formed. This liquid water fell down as rains and filled all the depressions present on the Earth's surface. Thus, today's oceans were formed. In that oceanic water, first life arose. That is the topic to discuss in the coming class. What is the real phenomena involved in the origin of first life? Okay, that should be discussed in the next class. Thank you so much.